So now on the topic of the way that you monetize, obviously, hiring somebody, do you, for content creators that are listening to this, or for people that are starting to set out, because imagination is the number one thing that I attribute my success to. Okay, imagination and creativity. Because if I don't think outside of the box, a lot of problems go unsolved. And everybody that works with me can attest to the fact that I'll sit there, I'll know the answer. Okay, Maddie is the perfect example. I'll know the answer, and then I'll be like, why should we do it like this? I already know what the fuck I want to do, but I want him to get to that because I want to train his brain to think the way that I think, so I don't have to tell him what to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Imagination is, it's obviously what I help the best. At what point do you suggest an up and comer or somebody who's in a position to say, you know what? At what point do you say I need help? Okay.
Well, I think a big thing is, first off, no matter what you're doing, wherever stage you're at, you need to make, there's investments you will make, whether it's time investments, monetary investments. You can also look at that as sacrifices. There's always going to be sacrifices and investments having to be made to make this successful, right? You can go up and down the list and name them for yourself. You can see them for yourself and what you've done, whether that's, hey, man, I really want to start streaming console games for Red Dead Redemption coming out. Am I going to really buy this $150 capture card? Well, hey, if you think it's going to be great for your streaming, your stuff, yeah, you will, you know. For me, when it comes down to asking for help, there's people that'll do like the whole thumbnails themselves and everything, and they just don't look that great. A thumbnail goes a big way on YouTube, a good thumbnail. Yeah. I've learned that 100%. Like, I think thumbnail is a perfect example of, like, instead of you doing your little crappy little Photoshop things, pay the $5 or whatever it is a thumbnail. Get them made something more professional to help get you that extra kick. Yeah. Give that little bit of flash. In regards to it's a little bit more of an investment, obviously, for an editor. I think it's safe to say. For me, it's like when you're at the base part, and if I get asked a question in my life, the number one question I get asked is, what tips do you give to new streamers, people trying to start streaming? And I'm considering making just a command for my chat, because when I answer it 10 times an hour, but I give the same thing every time. It's you need to be consistent, you need to be unique, you need to give people a reason to watch, and you need to get lucky. You need to collaborate with others, and you need to get lucky. Like, those things are all huge parts of it. It's just like, it's like the Powerpuff Girls, their intro, which you never watched, but that was an old Cartoon Network show.
Very familiar, Jack. I have a kid.
I don't think Liv watched Powerpuff Girls, really?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's an older show.
My brother did, though.
But like, the way it starts is like, this spice and everything nice. Like, it's like he's got like a boiling pot, because he like created the girls to like be these superhero girls. So he's like putting the certain things in this pot to like create them. Yeah. That's literally what it takes to like create that hopeful success. And like, when it comes down to the serving sizes, whatever doses of each thing, it's like 5% this, 5% that, 5% this, 5% that, 5% of this, 75% luck. Yeah. That's it. That's how it is. A lot of luck. Yeah. It really, really is. There are people that I've seen now, like on Twitch, that I've gone and I will just scroll through the Fortnite views all the way down towards the bottom and just pick someone. I'll pass hundreds of channels and I'll pick one. That's luck, I'll see them with a good look. They got a nice little overlay. They got a webcam. They look friendly, I'll tune in for a second, see what they're doing, make sure they're not too vulgar or anything. And then I rate them. Yeah. Send 5,000 people over. Yeah. And that is like genuine luck. Yeah. And
it is, because so it is luck. Let's say for some reason that person didn't stream that day, so the next person was there. Yep. Now imagine if that person who is streaming for the first time and last time ever didn't stream that night, and the guy that is all about this and would sacrifice everything for an opportunity to get lucky to get that, to do that. It is absolute luck, 100%.
No, and that's just me being honest.
I mean, think about the amount of people that have had platforms to succeed. Think about the amount of people that have not had platforms to succeed and have continuously uploaded every single day, made streams every single day in hopes that one day will get. And they're on like their 5th year of going super ham and only have 10 to 15 people watching them, 5 of them family members or whatever, or themselves having the chat open. It's crazy,
No,
dude.
it's nuts, man. And I got a lot of respect for those people that do pursue the grind, pursue the dream and stuff that much, like totally.
But the thing there is that the majority of these people have to at no point sacrifice their livelihood and sacrifice the livelihood of their family to pursue something just on a whim.
Yes,
like
100%.
if you're looking to get into this space and you are looking to get into the space being a content creator specifically, a pro player specifically, you have to keep your day job.
Yeah.
This is what it takes. It takes you keeping your day job and sacrificing your sleep to be something.
It's what I talk about, like when people mention like Call of Duty on YouTube and like more specifically Scump. Like Seth, for the last couple of years with Call of Duty when it was at its lowest, was the literal only person in the world that could get away with making a living, like a true, really good living on YouTube by just uploading COD pubs.
Yeah.
Because he is literally the best in the world.
Yeah.
Arguably the best Call of Duty player in just pure stomp ability and just slang.
I mean, you saw the 12-piece today.
Yeah, arguably the best of all time. And that's not just as a friend. That's not just me as a member of Optic and a teammate. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
And Seth didn't have any flair in his crazy, like, that's the thing. Like,
there was no overlays, nothing.
Seth did the opposite of what you should almost be doing.
Yeah.
But because he is that.
He's never seen a microphone like this one in his fucking
exactly.
life.
And yeah, no, never. Oh my God. Yeah. He is that good.
Yeah.
That people will watch just to see him go 70-4.
Yeah.
And pub stomp.
Yeah.
Now, you might be 5% worse than Seth and want to upload the same things. But what I'm telling you is like, that's why I tell people, you got to give people a reason to watch.
Yeah.
They don't just want to see. Like when I see people streaming, and there's a difference for me, right? And it's like, when I see people streaming and they have 0 viewers, I'm like, wow, I have 0 viewers. But then I tune into their stream and they're like, it's just their gameplay.
Yeah.
And like a crappy sounding audio.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then I'll tune into people that have 0 viewers, but they have at least that extra effort put in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's a difference for me. It's like no one's going to really tune in and see you getting 0 kills a Fortnite game unless you are the funniest person in the world. Example, Legion. Legion isn't the best player, but my God, I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
You want a good laugh? This is the thing I do. If I need to cheer myself up instantly, Legion's live, I will click in his stream and listen for the first line he says, the first thing he says, and 9 times out of 10, it'll leave you going, what did he just say?
Yeah.
And it's like therapy because you just tune in and you're like, this guy is a crackhead and it's hilarious because of what he says, like some of the shit that he comes up with. And he can do that. Obviously, there's very many of the people that are involved in, let's say, the Streamer Invitational. Like they're not pro players, they're content creators. They have fun with it,
Yep.
But they see it. They don't have to be the best.
What do you think about that? Obviously, there's been a lot of criticism with Fortnite and the competition, and people just not getting what that is. And you have pro players. I mean, I think it was a Team Secret or some organization that was shit talking the thing, saying, we want to have the best players, not the funniest players.
Oh, back with Fortnite Friday.
Yeah, with the Fortnite Friday. I can't believe that. And
that kid, by the way, Mongrel, who's 13 now, maybe 14. Is literally looked at as arguably the best in the world, like the way he builds and the way, like if you go and watch him now, like the way he was back then was nuts. But I don't know if you've seen any of his stuff recently.
I have not.
You need to go look.
He's nasty.
I've never seen anything like it.
And he's rescuing. Is that what you're saying?
Like if he was able to participate, he would be.
Why can't he participate? Is it too old?
Too young.
What?
He's 13, 14.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Think about Wobblekins, right? Dr. Wobblekins.
10. He's still 10.
He's still 10 and he's nasty.
Leo.
Right? So Dr. Wobblekins is a 10-year-old phenom that is super good at Fortnite.
Yep.
Who also happens to be the son of Sundance DiGiovanni.
Yeah.
Which is nuts to me because,
Even Connor's insane now.
Is he really?
Dude, he used to like literally not be able to build a ramp.
Is he
keyboard and mouse? We made him. I literally was the one that was like, Connor, I'm telling you, you got to put down the controller and start playing with keyboard and mouse. And he did it. And literally, he's
insane.
He's insane.
Well, look, I'm 38, about to be 39 in a couple of months. I'm not gonna have the same motor skills that the younger people have, but I'm not gonna give them credit. Okay, they have more advantages than I did.
That's true,
I'm just kidding.
No, it's.